As we're coming in to the final 2 days of 2025, actually, this will be posted on the 31st December. Today, we're going to be going through the best of JakeXMilly in 2025. This year has been the most successful year of JakeXMilly, and has been one of my greatest years on YouTube, or actually, the greatest year on YouTube. With some great memories, some great views, and some great videos. Today I'll be going over some videos that done really well in 2025, and somehow they done well, and giving you the reason why they done well, and why they're some of my favourite videos. So if you've got George videos, kind of nothing to record. Always remember to smash the subscribe button too, the Flipper channel, and let's get into this one. So in 2025, these were my top 3 most popular videos, or some of them. So the first one was the top right one, which was literally like the first couple of days of January, and it was Roman Reigns being confirmed as the WWE 2K25 cover star. And this video wasn't much, it was not a long video, but it done really well, getting over 1,100 views, which at the time I had not peaked at in a long time. I think that was the first video to hit like 1,000 views in my YouTube career, so it meant a lot to me. This video is literally talking about how Roman Reigns deserves to be in the cover star, and how he's finally got his opportunity, and this was just after he won the Ulafala back, beating Sika on the debut of Raw Netflix back on January 6th, so this video might have been released January 7th or 8th, I can't remember now, but it's a very long time ago, and it was literally peak start of the year, so this was a fresh video, and it was a good way to kick off the year, to be fair, and I was really happy with it. That's why I'm a bit shocked, because I did not expect that video to get 1,100 views, but it was a decent video, not much there, but I think it was like 4 minutes long, so this was the phase I was going through videos like 2.5 minutes long. It was actually disgusting. It was so bad. But moving to the top left, another Roman Reigns one, yes. And it was about, will he be on the cover star 2K26, or who will be? John Cena, Jey Uso, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. We still don't know that, of course, because 2K26 has not been confirmed, but in the next week or so, we're going to get the confirmed cover. Got a call, so the first Raw after like the year, they normally confirm who the cover star, or give the biggest hint who the cover star is going to be for the upcoming game that releases in March, of course. This was released back in August or September, I think. This got 1,800 views, the best video performance this year, which done really well. In the space of 3 hours, it had over 600 views, which was actually flying. It was on an algorithm, it was doing really well. It was one of the most peak videos in the moment on YouTube, or well, not on YouTube, but you know what I mean. Like WWE, it was trending in like the 2K gaming thing, which, wow. When you have it trending on 2K gaming, or WWE 2K gaming, it was mental. It was mad. That was one of the most popular videos in the moment in the last couple of hours because of how well it was doing. Of course, not now, it's only got 1,000 views, but like it was mental. And I looked at it and went, wow. Like, it felt like I finally hit a milestone on YouTube, just another milestone, you know, to think like, wow, okay, we finally get there, but we've got to be consistent on that chart. We've got to stay on that chart and not drop out, because that was only for like 20-30 minutes, not long, but just to see it was just. It felt good, you know. It felt good, and it felt like I was on top of the world in a way, just for half an hour, but it felt really good. And the bottom video, which you can barely see, unfortunately, because the way this thumbnail has come out, it couldn't work, was a recent video. I think it's in my last 3 or 4 videos. It was what if Roman Reigns won at WrestleMania 40, and his undisputed WWE title run, which ended at 1,316 days, continued. This got nearly 1,000 views. I think it got 900 views, and it's still getting views right now. So it's doing well for you there. This was a spin-off of my video, What If Cody Rhodes Never Finished the Story, WrestleMania 40. This was telling the other side in Cody Rhodes' other fantasy, if Roman Reigns continued as champion, of course, and how he would go on to be champion and then eventually lose the championship, which I said John Cena would beat him, but, you know, that didn't happen. But it's mad to think Roman Reigns is the top 3 like, popular videos for JakeXMilly this year. And it shows you, he's my favourite wrestler, he's the main guy, and he brings in views, so why not stop showing on the covers? Because I've had friends say, why is Roman Reigns always on your cover? Well, there's reasons for that, because he gets you views, he gets you popularity, so why would I take him off? Exactly. It's the way, it's the aim of the game, you know. But these videos are not my favourites. I think the bottom one was one of my favourite videos of the year. I really like that video. It was a great way to record it. It took a while, but it was a great way to record it. A 20-minute video, but it just felt not that long, you know. It just thrived through it, and it was just a beautiful video to make. So that was one of my best videos. The other 2 were just quite quick and easy videos, but done really well. They're not the 2 best on this list, of course. But let's move on to my actual favourite videos from JakeXMilly in 2025. So I picked out 4 videos that I really loved making this year. Let's go from the top left to like the bottom right, you know. So, WrestleMania 41, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. This was a 2K video, the first 2K video ever, 2K25 video, and it was a really good video to make, you know. It was a very eventful match. It was about 10 to 15 minutes, I can't remember how long it was now, I think 12 minutes, something like that. But it was a very, very good match with all three men going at it, and it was really exciting to make. I felt like I was in the groove, you know. I was really enjoying the video in the moment. It was a great one to record, and it was one of the best Formula 2 videos of the year. I think it got like 150, 200 views, which is decent, but it's one of the better 2 videos. 2 videos never normally do amazingly well, so it was one of the best videos, like, on, of course, views, and one of the best 2 videos made all year, probably the best 2 video made all year, you know. I think there's the Johnson and Cody Rhodes one, the SummerSlam one, which was really good as well, but I just don't think it topped this. This was really, really good. Not a lot of sale in the video, but because it was just a 2 video, but I didn't play in it like I almost do all my 2 videos. But the AI actually cooked one to the triple threat match, which went on longer, but it had something eventful always happening. Moving on to the next one. 5 dream matches for Roman Reigns before he retires. This video, there was so many opportunities and so many loopholes I went down to get different opponents and describe how it would work. And it felt like it was a beautifully described because, of course, like I said, I love Roman Reigns. I know how to talk about him. So to talk about all these matches and to get a great understanding, you know, and how to just create a fantasy and create like a imagination in my head, and of course for the viewers in their head, they create an imagination of what this rivalry would look like, you know. And it convinces WWE to pull this stuff out and actually make this type of stuff, because it gives you an imagination of what this rivalry would look like. And it was just great, you know. A great video to make, really enjoyable to make, done very well. I think it got about 400, 500 views. That done really well, and it didn't start well, but done really well. This was the first one at the cut of the series I've done 5 dream matches for Cody Rhodes. And I think I've done Seth Rollins, I can't remember now. One of Seth Rollins or CM Punk, I can't remember. But Cody Rhodes got one as well, and them 2 done really well. I might have to make another video on that. But that video done really well as well. And I think out of these, it's probably 3rd place. It's probably 3rd place. I'll put the 2 video 4th. 2 video goes 4th. That goes 3rd. And then we'll move on to why John Cena is arguably the greatest of all time. This video, just talking about John Cena, just talking about John Cena, it's always something good to talk about because it's John Cena. He's the greatest of all time. And it was after SummerSlam, and he just lost the Undisputed Championship. You know, he was back as a face. And after that, we really realised why John Cena is the GOAT, you know. Finally ended his final WWE title run ever in his WWE career. Of course, dropping it back to Cody Rhodes. And it was like it was passing the torch moment. Even if he lost at SummerSlam, in his final SummerSlam this year, it felt like it was the right moment for him to lose. Of course, Brock Lesnar returning was not in our plans. But if we take that factor away, you know, it was a very, very wholesome moment to just have seen his time with the fans, you know. And it actually felt like a retirement match. The way he walked out, saluting the fans and everything, it felt like he was gone. It felt like that was it. I feel like it could have ended there, and we could have got a beautiful ending, because it felt like it was a great end, you know. Cody Rhodes beating him, and it was a great, great match. One of the greatest matches this year, you know, the best matches this year in 2025. One of the greatest SummerSlam matches for me. It's one of the greatest SummerSlam main events in history. It was so good. It put on a great show with Cena turning face. The real John Cena was back, and of course, Super Rhodes, Super Cody. You know, it was the best we've seen Cody Rhodes in a long, long time, probably since WrestleMania 40. So this match was just incredible. It was really incredible, and it showed where John Cena was to go. But just talking about him in this video, describing his career, and describing the retirement tour so far, just after the start of August, it was a really great video to make, so I had a lot to talk about. It felt like it was a thriving video, and always talking about John Cena is great, like I just said. And it was enjoyable, you know, very enjoyable to make. Sorry, I was repeating the same stuff. But I just talking about different opponents, talking about the matches. This video didn't do as good. I think it only got just over 100 views, which was a bit disappointing. But, you know, some videos don't do as good. You know, YouTube sometimes just screws you over. So that's the only game, you know, it just happens. But that video was great, and that's number 2. But my favourite video of all year is the build-up to Seth Rollins' Roman Reigns World Championship. This was when Seth Rollins was World Champion. I think I made this video back in September, and it was like the one last time at WrestleMania Vegas for the World Heavyweight Championship and the full build-up, nearly a 25-minute long video. And there was so many different loopholes you go down, and how I could really plan out the way this match could be set up, you know. It felt like I was in control of everything, and it just felt like I was thriving with it, you know. It felt like I was in control, I was giving all these signals, you know, and I literally had an imagination in my head while recording it. Just like, wow, if this all was to happen, I'd be so happy, you know, because it was a great way I described it, you know, with the division breaking down, the Usos getting back together and joining Rome with the Bloodline versus the Division, and then this leading up to WrestleMania Vegas, main event in night 1 or 2, it was just a great way, and Roman Reigns, of course, beat Seth Rollins eventually to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and finally getting his win over Seth Rollins in their final match at WrestleMania 42 Vegas. It was just, it felt really, really good to record, you know. It felt just like I was in control. I could sit there and I felt like I was going straight back at the next clip of the video. And I was like, yeah, let's go again. Let's get this video done. Not even like I was rushing it. Just that I was in the mood, you know. I was in a great way recording it. And it's my favourite video of the year. 100%. But if you are a true JakeXMilly fan, there's not a lot of them out there, to be honest, because we're still growing. But if you've joined this year and you've seen these videos, thank you for being here, of course. But drop your favourite video down below if you want to go through the videos again. You've got all the freedom. Just go on the channel and just keep scrolling down, because there's a lot of them. But thank you for watching JakeXMilly in 2025. It has been a very, very great year. We've done some of the best successes, getting over 100,000 views just this year in general has been absolutely incredible. You know, and I thank you every single one of you for just supporting me this year, because it's felt like I've got my proper YouTube drive back for this channel especially. It took me until like halfway through 2024 to finally start getting back on with this channel. And 2024 I was still not fully convinced. It took a while to get really consistent. But 2025, it just posting every day and everything. It felt like I was back. It felt like I was back to like my early 2023 self, where I was posting every day. But it just felt so much better because the video quality was better. I felt like I was talking about better topics. Nothing was rushed, and it wasn't feel like I was doing it because I felt like I had to. JakeXMilly was back in business. That's one thing I can say. But thank you to every single one of you for 2025. One of my most successful year, and one of the best years of my life. 2025 has been absolutely incredible for me. So we're going to see 2025 in a great way. John Cena's retirement tour was amazing. It really helped the channel in 2025, and there's a lot in store for 2026. And 2026 is going to be a great year. Of course, let's go into a positive mood. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you a little day later in 2026. Goodbye, guys.